Hi everyone, I just finished altering another cigar box. This cigar box, if you've been following my channel, I was blessed enough to get a lot of cigar boxes that my husband had picked up, and I decided to start to decorate them and use them for scrapbooking storage items, mostly my stamps. So I do not put anything too three-dimensional on top of the boxes because they will be stacked on a shelf on top of each other. So I don't really put flowers or anything like that or anything that can come off. But this one, I did go a little bit crazy with the embellishments compared to the other boxes. The other boxes I made, I really refrained from putting too much on top other than lace and paper and chipboard. But yeah, I decided to make this one a little bit fancier. Although I didn't really put too much on top anyways, but um, that's what I decided to do with these. Oh, and let me take these out. These are not part of this project. So what I did for the box was first I covered it all in pale baby pink, which is a folk art paint, and I colored the whole entire box. Then on top of, once I let that dry, I put Mosh Posh all over the box, and I added these graphic 45 papers that I had in my stash. And I believe this might be from the Renaissance Fair collection or the Romance collection, one or the other. So I put the paper on the bottom, I put it all over the sides, and then I distressed that some more with some tea dye. To the top, I added this embroidered trim lace, and this was gifted to me by one of my friends here on YouTube, Miss Janelle, who's Craft Sponge, and I just love this trim. And then to that, I added these ivory. This was on a big long string. I just cut them apart. And this is some ivory trim that's in the shape of a flower. This chipboard die cut I had in my stash forever. I also colored that in baby pink. And then what I did was I put some clear embossing powder over it. And I just embossed that so that it can be shiny. And I added some bling to that. Again, the same treatment here. Here, I decided instead of the ribbon, I was going to use this brooch that I had received from a rack from one of my friends. Now, I think this was Evie, but I'm not absolutely sure. But one of my crafty sisters gifted this to me. So it was a little pin, and I decided to use it as one of the latches to open the box. And again, the same trim and some more of that plastic flower bead trim that I cut apart. To the sides, I added this flower beaded trim here, and all along the sides, including the back. And to that, I added this beautiful lace ruffle that was also given to me by Janelle, who's Craft Sponge here on YouTube. Thank you, Janelle. And I also added this mesh bling trim all around the box. And this mesh bling was given to me by E. Moran 78. Thank you, M. And to the mesh bling, I added these little wild orchid flowers. These are the teeny tiny rose buds in the, I think it's called rose pink. And then to that, in the center, I added this metal embellishment, which I added some more mesh bling around. And I also put one of my cameos. And I love my cameos. I put one in the center. On the inside of the box, I just have this beautiful ruffle trim. And this was given to me by Becca, who's Body Scrapbookera here on YouTube. Thank you, Becca. Again, the same paper on the inside. And I had so much of this paper, guys, that I decided to do the inside, the outside, and the cover. Because I just love, love, love this paper. To the corners, I added 2 more Wild Orchid crafts that I had in my stash that was given to me by some scrappy sisters. So I'm not even sure if they're Wild Orchid, to be honest, because they were gifted to me. They could be I Am Roses, but I definitely know they're one or the other because these are really, really nice flowers. And then on the top of my box, what I did here was, let me see if I can move the camera up a little bit. Yeah. I added some of that lace trim here. And again, this was also gifted to me by Craft Sponge, who's Janelle, here on YouTube. I have 2 little die cuts images, and I believe this was also from the Lay Romance stack. I added these tiny little paper rose flowers with a bow and a little charm that's a shoe. And this I cut out of my Sizzix. Again, I painted it with that pale pink. And again, I just added some clear embossing liquid over it. And a little flower here, the same flower. So that's my box, guys. And this is where my new stamps are going to live very happily. Like I said, sometimes it's just not worth buying all those storage boxes when you can just go around the house, recycle something old and make it into something new and pretty and make it functional. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all having a blessed day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.